Hello, what's up? This is Crazy Copter coming to you live once again on Twitch. And I'm going to, after I go through the legal agreement here, the Devil's Contract as it were, I'm going to be playing Pac-Man 99. The newest Battle Royale craze on the Nintendo Switch, and... oh jeez. Not again. Oh boy. Seems like my screen is just flicking out once more here. I really don't understand why. Whoa, sorry about that. Can you give me a second? Hold on, it's like, I don't know. So I'm looking around and it's just...
I'm the Colonel!
yeah, apparently I'm having issues, like, in relation to Switch games, it seems. I thought it was just specific games in general, but it seems like... wasn't doing this with the... sorry, it's just... trying to look and trying to figure out if there's any quick fixes to this. I'm sorry, I would like to actually play this for you guys, but it's like... oof. Bit of a messy situation right now.
I'm the Colonel!
Because, yeah, if I go back to this, it's gonna be all this weird flickering nonsense. Doesn't go away no matter what I do. All I know if it seems like it's... yeah. All I know if it seems like it's related to the music of all things. Like, I'm gonna try to mess with this. Try to fix this. I don't know what's causing it. It seems like... well, yeah, I'm just kind of, yeah, I don't know if like this... flickering seems like it's in time with the music of all things. That's kind of the weird part. Trying to figure out what to do here, but it's a bit of a mess. That's not doing anything. I'm trying to, like... hold on. Like, yeah, I want to stream this, but it's like... now I'm... sorry. Alright, now it's... not displaying anything at all right now. Or at least it's not displaying what I'm actually seeing on the screen. Terribly sorry about this, folks. It's just... trying to go around and fix it. Like, well, I brought the video back, but it's still a big glitchy mess, and it seems like it's kind of tricepping stupid, oddly enough. Like, well, I have no clue what's going on. It's a bit funny, but it's like a bit weird as well. Soon as you should call by Windows 10 updates. Hold on, I'm just sorry, it is. The thing is though too is I don't recall this being an issue in general with like I remember playing Smash Brothers and I don't remember the screen flickering as much. Whoop. Sorry. Because yeah, I really do want to play this, and it's like there's no other way to play it. It's a Switch exclusive. And again, I remember this happening with Smash Brothers. Like again, that one I can play. Yeah, it is predominantly like a Switch issue. Again, I was kind of like... It doesn't seem to fix it every which way. I am kind of fidgeting around, and it's like, yeah, it's been 8 minutes of me doing nothing but... Because yeah, I am kind of trying to... Okay, let's... Again, the weirdest part is that it seems like it's in sync with the game's music. Yeah, on or off though, I can't seem to, fix it. Like, I don't know, I can't... Just one big mess right now. Turning resolution does not seem to help, unfortunately. Trying to mess with that and it didn't seem to fix things. Alright. Try something. In and out. Don't think it's gonna fix it, but nope. Still one big flickering mess. Flickering seems to go away when, yeah, it's not doing it when it's dimmed a little bit, but probably enough, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Can't seem to adjust the brightness. Let me see if... Sorry, I am just so... Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna try to look into all of this a bit more further. It's just such a quaint and bizarre problem right now. Yeah, because it seems like the... Okay, I'm trying to adjust the... Let's see if that fixed anything. I tried... If anything, I made it worse. Whoops. Just such a weird conundrum right now. Alright. Will this work? Again, that just seems to have made it even worse. Okay. Let's try. Keep going. I'm gonna keep trying. No, don't go in sleep mode. Again, when I'm playing something like Super Smash Bros., it's just fine. It's just... Okay. That seems to have fixed it! Okay, I think I found out what the problem was. I was playing it in like 10... The Switch was displaying at 1080, but both my capture... My streaming and my TV itself is 720. I shut that off. I switched it to 720, and now that seems to have gotten rid of it. Let's go to the main menu, and yeah, that was it. It seems like the resolution was too high. That was what was causing the issue. All right, good. Sorry for the technical hiccups there, but cool. I can actually play Pac-Man 99, but I actually want to check some things out first. Oh, I can pick the... Oh, there's a bunch of icons to pick from. Oh, and there's like stuff from other games. We can get to that later. Okay, no, everything seems to be just fine now. I'm kind of good. Alright, I'm aware of that. Oh, I forgot to turn the game sound on. That was on me there. Okay, no, that should do it. There we go. There we go, man. Okay, note to self, when I do, make sure it's on 720 when I do switch games from here on out. It's not an issue when I'm playing on the PC, but... Alright. Playing some old school Pac-Man, yeah. There's like layers of ghosts over there. Is it like Pac-Man? It's like the Championship Edition games where I can go into them and I can pick them up. Is that the vibe I'm getting from this? I got all the ghosties. It kind of is. Yeah. That's going on again. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, so it's like little ghost. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that was pathetic. Traditional Billy stream death. Wouldn't be a crazy cut to stream if there wasn't one of those. Okay, everything should be copacetic now. Video's not flickering. Audio's there. And I just, again, I've never been the greatest at Pac-Man. It's a fun game, arcade game. It's just I've never been Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, but it's, I'm kind of surprised that it's taking cues in the Championship Edition. I mean, it was a fun game, it's just like... Yeah, but I can create a whole train of these ghosties. Alright. It's even a little mirror that tells me how long... And that's not helping me, these little... Pac-Man ghost shells. Oh, I'm just gonna focus on clearing them... Trying to clear the... maze. And I thought I did? There we go. I have to collect the fruit to apparently expand it all again. I killed somebody, apparently. Again, this is such a weird... This is my first time playing it, by the way. Like, not my first time playing Pac-Man. No, I've played this game since I was very young. It's just... And this is what we play Super Mario Bros. 35. To be honest, I'd rather be playing something like Pac-Man more so than... Uh-oh. Okay, that's a little intrusive. The... Little, Oh, and there I go. Did a little bit better that time. Alright. No, I'm gonna keep going at this and see what happens. Oh, goodness me. I am terribly sorry about all of that. But, I don't know, that was just gonna be a weird experience. But yeah, hopefully there's no more flickering when we're doing Switch games. Maybe, like, yeah, maybe I could have played Wonder Boy and Scott Pilgrim without that happening, but that's in the past now. Just gotta focus on doing what's now. But yeah, though. I'm guessing doing this is what offsets the other players. So, what I'm not terribly a big fan of is the fact that it seems like all the skins and such are paid DLC this time around. As opposed to them being free in Tetris 99, you just have to kind of be a dedicated player. I also don't think the online modes merit any attention either, since... Oh, ah. I'll keep making that at the very least. That's it, thanks to the spare change I had, I got one special skin. Which my sibling would probably know all too well, kinda. Well, he doesn't know exactly the thing it originated from, he knows the music at the very least. I don't know if this changing the skin will give me the music or not, but why not? I think it'd be hilarious if it does contain it, but I'll give it 2 more goes, and after those 2 attempts, I'll switch the skin up and see what that entails. Yeah, I think getting the ghosties is what trips me up. Well, not what trips other players up, so... So yeah, the goal is basically just get power pellets, get these big ghost trains going, so you can just... Maybe get these on the way too. So what happens if so what happens when the power pellet wears off and they turn back to normal with the ghost trains? And oh, they also seem to take out the ghost Pac-Man as well. Alright. Oh my, they're everywhere now. Now get back here, get back here. Well, people are dying here a lot faster than they were on Tetris 99, I can tell you that much. Doesn't seem like there's as many dedicated Tetris players. It seems like, okay, there are dedicated Tetris players. What I meant to say is that there's not as many dedicated Pac-Man players, evidently. I've played not just the original Pac-Man, but Championship Edition again, which seems to be... Again, why that game? Why not take some cues from the other... I mean, Championship Edition's cool and all, but I would kind of like to see some more originality. Like, doesn't necessarily have to be the one single Pac-Man game you take cues from nowadays. You can do the other Pac-Man games, or at least the ones Namco legally owns the rights to. It's a confusing mess. What do the red ones do? I don't want to find out, but I'll... and do it anyways. Yeah. Alright, can I get over there in time? Oh, good God, there's like a whole little... Okay, so the big Pac-Man just kill you. That's actually pretty dang nasty. Alright. One more spin and then switching skins. I kinda rhymed there. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, let's see what my luck is here. You know what should have happened instead of Pac-Man 99? Dig Dug 99, like... Dig Dig was my favorite Namco arcade game. Like, imagine if, like, constantly going downwards and destroying as many Pukas and Frogos as you can. Why not do a Battle Royale version of that? That sounds like it'd be the bee's knees. Maybe that's an old-fashioned thing to say, but... Alright. But I think I don't recall playing any of the Pac-Man games in arcades. My cousin at one point had a Miss Pac-Man arcade, like a tabletop arcade cabinet. That was pretty cool. Played a lot of that. That's the closest I got done. It wasn't an arcade, it was temporarily at where we were living, but then it went... When he left, he took it away from me. I think he had to sell it, so... And yeah, then again, Miss Pac-Man... We don't talk about Miss Pac-Man, and Namco doesn't like talking about it anymore because of the weird legal issues surrounding that. And I do mean weird. Like, if you're not familiar with the history of Miss Pac-Man, go look it up. It's like... It was basically a ROM hack of the game, which got made official by Midway, but... The creators of said hack had the rights to it, actually had the rights to Miss Pac-Man, and demanded royalties for any version of the game sold, which apparently Namco didn't give them, and then they took him over the coal for this, and then it got to the point where the original Miss Pac-Man hackers sold the rights to Plug and Play company, who've been kind of hawking on that. I don't know, it's just a big convoluted mess, and I wouldn't say there's any innocent parties here, but it just seems kind of needless. And as retaliation, that's why Miss Pac-Man doesn't show up anymore, and that's why there hasn't been any proper re-release, because it's been reserved for kind of those half-baked plug-and-play cabinets, but... Alright. There. Let's grab the apple. Oh, and that's going on. Is there no clear-cut way to get rid of those, or is it just... Alright. There we go. There we go. Another apple and... cheese. Alright, there we go. Yeah, these ghost Pac-Man are kind of annoying. And how am I supposed to get over there and grab all this? Yeah, how am I supposed to grab the fruit when... Whoa, whoa! I keep making it into, like, the top 20 at the very least. That's something. I'm not done, but I'm gonna go switch it up, make it look interesting. I'll start the emblem first and foremost. Alright. Is there no avatar based off what I think is supposed to be it? Really? There isn't? Or did I skip it? Apparently it's not here, even though... Yeah. The theme's gonna be here, though, at the very least. And it's like one based off of you have a... Well, you have to buy it all. It's like... Oh. Why can't you just skip... Just keep playing the game over and over to get this stuff? Oh, there's Mappy, there's... There we go! This one. Is it gonna bring with me that lovely music? If it does, it's gonna make it all worth it. Yokai Dochuki. One of the weirdest arcade games Namco did. It's one of the first time it's graphically impressive. It's not like the most advanced. It had like advanced graphics compared to the previous works. It's like one of the games that have a newer set of graphics about this. And they kind of take advantage of that with plenty of gratuitous sex and violence. Oh god. Yep, there we go. Yep, this music's back. This is the only reason I got the skin, so I could hear this lovely music. I wish there was an alternate skin for the ghosts. I was so upset when this got cut out of Smash Ultimate. Like, this was a track they put in Smash 4, and they took it out for whatever reason. It's like, listen to this, man. This is, like, excellent. And I didn't pay I just used the gold points. I didn't actually pay any money for this, and I don't want to. I want to unlock it like I do with skins in Tetris 99. And this is the only skin I'm probably gonna get for this. But yay! I took out 2 people, that's how potent this skin is. Oh, it's playing the boss music now. Again, this game's like a literal trip. You're playing as a boy who died and is basically stuck in purgatory, and has to basically fight his way through a bunch of demons to determine his eventual final fate. Like, does he go to hell? Does he go to heaven? Does he come back to life? And to do that, you actually have to beat the... Aww. Well, I guess he's going to hell. So I actually have to play this to get his little skin. Alright. Let's go again. Okay, I can tolerate maybe them making the other Namco game skins pay DLC, but why do you have a Pac-Man skins? Why not make the Pac-Man skins unlockable here? Because I think that'd be a... If you're gonna do that, and at least like make the pet skins based on the other Pac-Man games available for free in some form or fashion. Don't... all this nonsense. Good god, this music's just so catchy. And why did it take it out of Ultimate? Bamco made the more recent Smash games. Why did it take their own songs out of it? Again, I guess the only reason why is because this game is relatively obscure. Again, it's Japan only, and I think for good reason. Again, the game itself is kind of screwed up. Like, I don't think they could even get away with, like, changing the graphics either. Again, as I said before, it was actually pretty gory and sexy for a game of its time. In fact, maybe a bit too much. Like... I don't know. Again, it gets so surreal, like... the girls that did Pac-Man coming to haunt this boy who just wants to rest in peace. But again, to achieve on the last level, I believe you had to not kill any enemies and to collect as much money as you can to actually achieve the results. Again, the game is just all dang cuckoo crazy. And again, it kind of pains me because, I don't know, Dig Dug skin sounds cool, but I'm not paying money for that. Especially $2. I think it's a little bit steep. I'm not... Because again, even if I play games that are free to play or basically pay to win, I don't usually pay to win. Ah! Just like an offset means to get these in-game without having to pay for them, fine, do that. Take the long way for doing that, but again... And the reason why I say this is because look at Tetris 99, which... That's... You can get all the skins for that, and even the ones based off other games. You may miss a... There is a window to get them, like, special events, but if you miss that, they'll eventually be put onto there for free. You just have to grind for tickets. Again, there doesn't seem to be any such mechanic in this one, which is fairly disappointing. Alright. I still think like refer to this as like body music. Body music. And again, whenever we played Smash 4 back in the... I wouldn't say back in the day, it was not that old, but I drive them insane with the music. Alright. Hopefully getting these ghosts will keep everyone else off my back for a little bit. They're like Onis or something normally, but again, it didn't seem like they bothered to make an alternate version of them when they're blue. Which kind of hampers the illusion a little bit. Again, people like go die faster in this. It's a lot easier to survive in Pac-Man than it is... Not Pac-Man, Tetris than it is Pac-Man, evidently. I can kind of speak from experience, considering I've played that, but it's like... Alright, where's the fruit? Well, it's not fruit anymore, it's... like the little shrines and trinkets from Yokai Dochuki. Sorry for mispronouncing that, by the way. It's just... boss fight itself is kind of lackluster, unfortunately, but you don't actually fight the bosses yourself in that game. What you do is you go to a shrine, you pray for a little ghost to pop up and fight him. Again, the game is just pretty... It's very Japanese, it's also very weird. Kind of think of it as like the more cutesy take on like Splatterhouse, which was also Namco and released around the same time frame, I believe. Both are kind of gory and over the top, but this game had a cutesy look in it. Also had a lot of sexy stuff, naughty stuff to kind of compensate for the... I'm more scared by the red Pac-Man and... than I am ghosts or Onis or whatever you want to call them. Alright, I'll switch back to the default Pac-Man theme. Again, like, this is Vector. This looks kind of like the Championship Editions. This is Arrangement. I think this is also Arrangement. This looks like Pac-Mania. I don't know what that one's based off of, this one. This could just be unique themes to it, and then again you got the ones based off some of the... Sky Kid! This is Sky Kid, but it's God Namco Classic. Again, this is Namco Classic. It's clearly mappy. Like, why did they not name some of these? Like, did they forget what they were called? Or... Galaga, Dig Dug. Another obscure Namco game here. Dragon Bust, Legend of Valkyrie, Cosmo Gang, the video. Lovely name. What was this game? I remember playing this one a lot and... Oh boy, Rolling Thunder! I don't know why, but this game just cracks me up. I have it somewhere, I could play it at some point. Maybe if I showcase up at Namco games, but Wonder Momo, Devious, Baraduke, Ishtar. Is this the one game? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Is it the one in Famicom game that's kind of like ridiculously hard? I forgot what this one was called. I remember it. Don't know what that one is. And then there's Brava Man, which that had its own web series with Rob Paulson voicing the title character. Alright, I think nobody came here to see me miss out on the menus. They came here to watch me actually play this. Okay. So yeah, let's try this again. I'll put it back on the original graphic style. Alright. Is there any point collecting the normal dots in this game? Because it seems like the ghosts sabotage the other players, eating the ghosts. The power pellets will kill the other packs out there. But I guess you get the the normal dots to bring the food up to bring more of this up. So there's that at the very least. Alright. Gonna try to get these guys over here. Try not to die. Nice. Nice, nice. Just gonna keep the flow going. Yeah, again, it seems like people drop like flies in Pac-Man 99. I'm doing relatively better because I guess this owes up to me playing Pac-Man a lot more than I guess a lot of people. I don't know how many people this is the first exposure to Pac-Man. So yeah, this could be the very first time I'm playing Pac-Man at all, and you get this kind of weird trip. Alright. Again, if I feel so inclined, I might switch up to a different game. Maybe something a bit simple like this. Maybe I'll... If I want... I guess if I could take up the extra effort to go find that one Rolling Thunder game. Show you what I think of that. 'Cause that was just... I don't know why, but I found that particular game hilarious. Alright, there's the... Okay, those anti-Pac-Man scare me, and you can't kill them. It just seems like they... just freeze in place. Ah! Yeah. Well, again, it's the whole point, but it's like... The Ghost Pac-Man scaring more than the actual ghosts. There's something I do kind of appreciate, though, lately regarding Pac-Man. I'm not terribly happy about them kind of ignoring Miss Pac-Man, although, again, considering the legal circumstances, they can't acknowledge that. But I am grateful they dropped the Ghostly Adventures version of Pac-Man. That was the big redesign of Pac-Man they want. They were trying to basically modernize Pac-Man. That didn't work out, and if anything, I thank Sakurai for that one, because he wanted Pac-Man to be in Smash 4, but he also told them that he wouldn't put Pac-Man in if they were going to use this terrible Ghostly Adventures design. Most I remember from that one, there's like a lot of weird stuff I remember from that cartoon based off of it too. It's like, one, there's the whole Pac-Man becoming a meme thing. And then I remember the first episode, they kept reusing Pac-Man's scream over and over again. Like the exact same recording too. And not just that, but the exact same shot of him falling down a pit over and over. It's like, I understand you can cut corners and stuff like that with CGI cartoons, but it's like, using the exact same scene 3 times over and over and the exact same scream, it's like, that's a new level of laziness that I didn't see elsewhere. It's like, not often I see... I don't know, it's just... I was not terribly a big fan of it. Arguably the best thing about it, I guess, with the ghosts, redesigns of the actual 4 main ghosts. They look like more distinct from each other. I don't know. The Pac-Man cartoon adaptations are pretty weird. Yeah, it's like that! It's like the robot pirate from Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like in the original Dragon Ball anime, the Red Ribbon Saga, like when they go down below the sea to look for one of the Dragon Balls, they encounter the Goku and friends that encounter this weird robot pirate that just... And the whole episode where they fight it is just... It's the same animation of the robot pirate shooting at them, but like the same 3 or 4 shots of it over and over again. I don't know why, but I find something hilarious when they blatantly reuse the same shot over and over again. It's kind of also like the 60s Spider-Man cartoon. That was also one that was infamous for pulling little stunts like that. Alright, come to me. I want... Yeah. That's a little tactic I need to do. Make the ghosts come to me instead of waiting for them, and while I'm out of power pellets, I gotta just make sure I don't get caught by the ghosts, and... Yep, there I go. Who knows, I gotta go switch Tetris 99. Give that a whirl. I'm also kind of a little bit aggravated right now. Not with this game. This game is fine. But I was supposed to receive my copy of Ape Escape Million Monkeys today. I imported it from Japan. And the sales have been pretty nice about it. They got it here faster than I thought they would. But the delivery truck, specifically FedEx, kind of whizzed right past us, and they claimed to have dropped the package off, but I didn't see it anywhere in my yard, and there's no indication that any of my neighbors have it either. So I'm trying to file a claim. Hope I can get the package. I hope it didn't get stolen. Because again, I don't know many people who have a PS2 here, would have a PS2 nowadays, or even have any interest in Ape Escape, but it's like, I can see someone like looking, oh, it's a Japanese game that was imported from an old system, it must be valuable, I'll go and sell it on eBay or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can get FedEx to cop up the package. If not, I'm gonna have to return to the people who sold to me and have to ask them for a refund, which is kind of a shame too, because again, they had no... It's not their fault that FedEx has been lousy. At least FedEx in my area. Maybe not elsewhere. But FedEx in where I live seems to be kind of sloppy. Which, that can be said for a lot of services, and oh, there I go. Mail services right now, unfortunately. And I know part of that's COVID and whatnot, but there's also the fact that this isn't even the first time I had issues with FedEx. There was one instance where they had I had a package arriving, and they came by. I was even out in front of my house. I was even waving at them to come stop by, and they didn't stop. It just was right past, even though they had my package and they claimed they delivered it, and it's just a big, ugly mess. I just hope it gets resolved, because I do want to showcase and stream off Million Monkeys at some point. And that didn't take long. That was probably on me that I changed the... There's a lot of settings on the left and right that you can apparently change. I set the stronger, and it seems like... I'm guessing that affects what you send out to the other players, but it comes at a cost, as in if you do that, then it makes your little playing field a little harder in of itself. I don't know if that's the case, or if it's more of an adaptive difficulty thing. I think I'll just leave it as is. I've been doing pretty well without it. Alright. But, and you know, I'm not streaming Wednesday yet so far, because I'm hoping to get vaccinated. That's another thing that's kind of been, I don't know, scheduling anything right now has been a big mess. Hopefully that will go through, so I can actually not be afraid to go outside anymore. Exaggerating a bit, but it's like, I like that. It'll be a big help, and I don't know. Hopefully, if that turns out well, and I'm not feeling weird or anything, then I will be here Saturday for the Wonder Boy stream. Did I say Saturday earlier? I meant Wednesday. I wouldn't be on, but Saturday I should be, and I should be streaming Wonder Boy and Monster World, or Wonder Boy 2, Monster World 1, whatever you want to call it. Which that should be fun. Alright. Yeah, I think I do better without making any weird adjustments. I think just having it like this seems to help me a lot. Again, these little ghost Pac-Man do not help, though. They make things very annoying. There we go. Oh no, you get over here. There we go. Can I get them all in time? I did. Nice. And there come more of these annoying little Paxters. Now let's get these guys next. It's a little bit wonky. Again, it's using the Championship Edition stuff, which is part of it, but... Okay, it's kind of... How am I supposed to navigate all that without... potentially killing myself. Like, go away if you... Alright, there we go. I don't know, I know it's one of those nasty, bad guys, and how do I get past him without potentially killing myself? Yeah, this is gonna be problematic. Oh no, oh no! Ah! I think he got me. I'm too slow. Made it to number 11 that time. Again, let's see if I can make it to the top. It's kind of funny how many different versions of Pac-Man there are. And like half of them stem from Midway making offshoots, and those are kind of falling in legal limbo as well. I don't think anybody cares about anything beyond this Pac-Man. Which is basically the Pac-Man equivalent of Super Mario Bros. 2, aka the Lost Levels. Like the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2. Same game, but essentially a little bit harder. And people liked that there, they didn't care for when Mario did, though. Alright. Yoink. Yum yum, eat 'em up. Again, the red Pac-Man are what throw me off the most so far, because again, the white ones too, but the red ones, like, they kill you like the ghosts do, so... And you can't really get rid of them without actually changing the map a bit, so... That in of itself is a bit of a... risk. And it's... Alright. Don't want to get too pinky over there. Again, I do well enough to survive, for the most part, to survive halfway through. Alright. Should probably take these guys out while I have the chance to, so I'm not initially stuck there. Alright, can you guys, ghosties get close enough for me to eat you all? There we go. There we go. There we go. Going to Pac-Man's void of a stomach. Who eats more, Kirby or Pac-Man? Alright. I am just... Yep, they're all kind of popping in. And... Oh... There I go. Alright. Sorry about that. I knocked over one of my other controllers. I have like multiple controllers because multiple consoles hooked up and whatnot. Getting kind of a weird experience here. Again, maybe I'll switch over to... Alright. One of my friends is playing Smash Brothers, which, cool. Probably not gonna bring that up. Maybe I will on occasion, but I'm probably not gonna make a big... Again, I'm probably gonna... If I have nothing else planned for a Monday, sure, I may also wait until the next character comes out. Which I'm thinking is gonna be E3 this time. Can't wait to see what, like, the Nintendo Direct E3. Wonder who it could be. And there's a lot of talk about, like, some details of sorts. Like, they found extra data in the files that doesn't seem to correspond with, like, there's one extra slot, which could even be reserved for another character. another Mii costume, or even another stage for that matter. It'd be cool if they brought back one of the older stages that was cut from the game, like maybe Mute City from Melee, or the Pac-Man stage from the 3DS Smash 4. Why not that one? I mean, why not? Yeah, because that's kind of like when people think of Pac-Man, they usually think of this. And so you got the weird Pac-Land stage, which is kind of funny too, because apparently Pac-Man's funny for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's actually a video game adaptation of the original Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Especially the the North American versions, which have the sprites, which the sprites that make them look more like the cartoon characters. Like, not so much in the Japanese version, but it's still got the theme song, the cartoon theme song, and it's still... The ghosts have their hats from the show. So it's kind of very obviously based off of the cartoon. But not only that, but apparently it's also the original creator of Pac-Man's favorite game. I think that's kind of funny, because, like, his favorite Pac-Man game was the one that was based off the American cartoon. But, unfortunately, because it's based off said cartoon and it uses the theme song, there's no Pac-Man music in Smash Bros. Because, again, that'd be a legal nightmare to use. That's probably the reason why Pac-Man itself hasn't seen much of a release of itself, because royalties regarding the theme song. Speaking of the theme song, cartoon theme song, oh, dang it! Got ganged in by the red Pac-Man. Speaking of the theme song, the cartoon theme song, the French version of the original cartoon, like the Le Chanson de Pac-Man theme, it's basically a sung version of the Pac-Man theme with this one guy like singing over it, and I don't know why it's so catchy. Can't play it. I might be able to link to it if I can find it. I might do that now. I'm a lot more confident about doing stuff on my computer now that I have a better computer and graphics card and everything, but I'm not gonna actually play it. But I might link it to it into the chat, so you can possibly listen to that silly song. If not that, then maybe the one Here Comes Pac-Man. That's technically part of the songs. Alright. Again, I have no clue what the best course of strategy is, because it seems like you need to get me the dots to actually have new sets and layers, but you also need to, you want to take out the ghosts to slow down the other players. And again, the white ghosts just slow you down, while it's the red Pac-Man that kill you. But, okay. Again, when I die and I do some little alterations here and there, I'll probably showcase I'll put the French Pac-Man theme in the description if I can find it. Alright. Again, I seem to do a pretty good job surviving for the most part. It's just... Unless getting to the top 50, it's when it gets slower than that. Alright. Dang it! Inky's usually the one that gets me. I think we could avoid the other ghost just fine, but, okay. Sorry, I am kind of going and looking around for the... I'm trying to look for the French Pac-Man theme. Because, no, I think that's personally catchy. Like, the theme itself is pretty good. But, alright. Okay, I think I found it. Let me see if I can just, Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of a weird... trying to remember how the... Sorry, I am just kind of being a little bit of a goof right now. Here we go! The Les Chansons de Pac-Man. There's an actual music video for it too, but I don't have that, and I couldn't find it. But I just personally think that's, I think it's catchy. It's silly, but catchy. Again, I don't want to risk, playing that here, but... yeah, look at all these cool little, what map are you, dang it? Alright. I'm gonna put Tailskate up, because why not? Gonna go back to the Yokai Dochuki theme. Dochuki, I should say. Yeah, it's Dochuki, sorry. Again, I see no point in getting these level modes, at least with... you get like local multiplayer and such if you get the... actually buy the additional features on Tetris 99. It's just, I don't know, Tetris 99 as a whole I think is better optimized. I think they did a better job. You can get all the skins and such for free. Pay like $10 to get the extra content to play it offline. Whereas you pay $30 to get what should be essentially like free skins, and modes that really aren't all that different from what you would play normally. Alright. Back to the land of Yokai, where everything is... we're doing that lovely FM music. Again, I wish Smash hadn't cut this. I would just play this music 24/7 if that was the case. Like, the game itself is just one big anomaly. Can't stress that enough. Alright. Again, it'd be kind of cool if, like, I'd like to see, maybe do variations on the other games, like other Namco games, if you're gonna do that. Like, have legit Dig Dug 99, Galaga 99, Rally Axe 99, why stop at Pac-Man? And while I do think the whole DLC aspect is scummy, I don't know how much of that's Nintendo's fault, how much of that is Bandai Namco's, because again, with the type of stuff, a lot of that is easily free, and again, the DLC itself is worthwhile to play it offline, and it's not terribly expensive compared to this. And while I went on my way to like get Wonder Boy to play on the Switch for a stream, I'm not gonna go on my way to get this, especially since, again, if this was, I might be a sucker if it was Dig Dug, because again, Dig Dug was my arcade jam, but not so much this. Like, I like Pac-Man. I like the Pac-Man games. It's just that Pac-Man was never isn't my favorite of the Namco arcade games. If I had to choose, like I said, if I had to pick, I would have gone with Dig Dug personally. But I think, dang it! I also know eating the pellets slow you down too. I just don't know by how much. And again, the ghosts on top of that, the little Pac-Man ghosts. It's a whole bit of a mess there. But, alright. Don't need to see any of that. I'm just fidgeting around off screen. Can't see what I'm doing. Alright. Did the palettes change to accommodate? They look different, but I don't know if that's something taken straight from the original Yokai Dochuki, or if that's something they made here. If they can make new sprites for like the palettes and stuff, why couldn't they make like new sprites for when the ogres turn blue or something? I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing. Like I said, if they make any efforts to actually, like, if they have like little events where you can get the stuff for free, maybe I'd be down for that, but again, it just seems like, I don't even know what the point of getting higher ranks is. Yeah, again, with the other game, it felt like you were actually getting stuff while you were progressing along. But here, it just kind of feels like keep going, and again, I see no reason to pay for any of this. And again, I only got this theme because of the gold coins. I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise, and again, if I had enough gold coins, I probably would have gotten both this and the Dig Dug theme, but this is catchy. Dig Dug's theme is catchy too, but this is especially catchy. We actually get to play. Are you gonna play the whole of the? Oh no, you're not. Nobody can survive long enough for me to play the entirety of the. Because yeah, the boss theme itself is not terribly all that spectacular. So what themes are gonna play when we get to like the top 10? Because if it's like Tetris 99, there's gonna be a special top 10 theme that plays. Alright. Kind of buying my time here. Alright, cool. Right in the position I wanted to be. Just trying to grab as many power pets as I can. Alright, cool. Gonna try grabbing all these and crap, get away, get away. Yeah, there's like a whole trail of these packsters and I can't get away from them. And again, it just adds to the pressure. Oh, I should be in a good position to... There we go. Ah, I'm scared. Should have gone away from me. You didn't, and... Crap. Enough, I want... Get away from me. I wanted them... Oh, dang it, I got sandwiched in. Really have to do much when that happens. It's just... Oh, lovely. Alright. Let's try it again. But, I don't know, I'm running out of things to say. I am kind of contemplating whether or not to get the remake of Monster World 4, the one with Asha. Like, not because it's a bad game, but it's like, if it doesn't come out for a bit, I'm also wondering when I'll be able to... Because I wanted the games and release date older, at least the original versions of said games. Like, I started with the first Wonder Boy with its remake of a remake, and then I'm gonna do the second game, the arcade version of that one specifically. And then I'm gonna move on to Monster Lair, the last of the arcade games, the Genesis version though, because I can't really come across any other version, even though it's considered the worst version. Then the Dragon's Trap remake. Then the one that was on the Genesis, the first one that was on the Genesis, Monster World 3 or Wonder Boy 5, whatever you want to call it. And then the next one that came out was Monster World 4, and then most recently Monster Boy. And while I know the later games are gonna be very time consuming, I also don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get to the eventual Monster World 4. Like, maybe it'll take me long enough, the remake will be viable, but maybe it won't. Alright. 'Cause it looks pretty cool, especially if you get the physical version. You get both the original and the Genesis version. Like, you get the remake in the Genesis version, which wasn't released in the West at all until like 2012, I believe. I have that version on the 360, but again, if I can, maybe I could, if I could time it just right, I could potentially play the remake instead of the original Genesis version, because hey, it's newer, and I don't know if I would say if it looks bad. It looks okay. I don't know. They kind of been on the wall of the Wonder Boy games lately, and I kind of want to give that a shot, especially since I'm gonna play all the games. I might alternate between. I've also been contemplating whether or not to alternate between Wonder Boy and like Ape Escape, because I played the best one. I like that, and I'm not focusing, so I'm dying. But I'm also maybe I can go back to playing Ape Escape 2 after a couple of the Wonder Boy games, and then maybe Pumpkin Primed 3, and a Million Monkeys if I can ever get my hands on that. But okay. There's probably like 100 versions of Pac-Man. Official versions of that. I'm not, again, I'm not the pro Pac-Man player. Not even a pro Tetris player. But, I don't know. Again, if I feel like I need to do something else, like I've been doing a pretty good job playing this, technical issues aside at the beginning, but... Alright. Again, it's just... Like I said, this is the theme's helping me along. The Yokai Dochuki theme is, like, incredible, but again, the game itself is pretty dang intense. I have no clue what the demographic is, and this kid appears in like the crossover games, like Namco Cross Capcom and the Project Crosszone games. The second one I heard specifically, and he's a bit of a pervy boy, if I recall correctly, so that's kind of his MO in the crossover games, I think. Not some. I don't know. Game is. I don't ever expect the game in any form to get re-released outside Japan, and I don't just mean like. It's just a big weird mess. They can reference it, but it's like. I don't think there's any. What sort of demographic? What do you appeal this to? Like. Any other Namco game I can see having some sort of audience, but it's like. A game where you play as a dead little boy. You basically fight rotting zombies and demons in very grotesque detail. Like, the game's also is pretty ugly. Not gonna lie, and... Alright. Just trying to hold out for a little bit longer, and then... Yeah, the red Pac-Man do not help. They make me, like, super anxious. Like... Just trying to hang out a little bit longer. Like, if I can actually make it to the top 100, that'd be sweet, but... I'm not holding my breath. I'm not that good at it. Okay, I'm scared of a ghost Pac-Man. The red Pac-Man, specifically. Oh, here comes yeah. Red one always gets me. I'm so close. That was rank 12. Again, I seem like I endured pretty long enough, but it's like eventually Inky or his equivalents get their due. Again, it's probably also why the lethal Pac-Man ghosts are red. They're basically fusion of Inky and Pac-Man right there. Alrighty then. Let's give this another shot. Again, I could also try Tetris 99 too, but I am by no means a Tetris expert at all. I suck really, really badly at Tetris. Like I'm not, I don't even know, I can't even do a T-spin proper. I could do like, I actually have like Warrior Tetris too as well. I don't know. I do note that if there's any real peeve of mine, I'm not particularly fond of buying the same game twofold. Again, I didn't want to get Wonder Boy again, but I could not, for the life of me, get the PC version of the game to display on the capture card, so I had to go and... Or even on... not even the capture card, I couldn't get it to display on my, thing at all. It's just a big failure there. So, case in point, it's like I got Conquest Bad Fur Day around 2004 or something. I liked playing it, and it's like, oh, I heard about the Xbox remake. It's like, oh, cool, I want that. I get it, and when I was playing the single player stuff again, I was like, this is basically the exact same game I just played. I got and played not too long ago, and it kind of felt, except it was censored, and I think in some areas a little worse. Like, graphics are objectively better, but and the characters' mouth movements aren't like sock puppet mouth movements anymore. But they were a lot more expressive in the 64 version. Like the eyes moved more, and they made they made angry, sad eyes. Like they're a lot more expressive in the 64 version, which they aren't so much here. But and then yeah, multiplayer was kind of great, but I like the variety that the 64 multiplayer has. Also, as I said before, I'm not streaming Conquest Bad Fur Day, at least not the single player part, because it's one of those early cut cinematic type of games, and while I do like Conquer in of itself, I'm not... The only real way you can get something out of a cinematic game, a streaming one at the very least, is being in the dark, and I've played that game too many times to... The multiplayer, on the other hand, for either version, 64 or Xbox, I don't mind showing off at all. There's some merit to that. Because that's actually something that you do a bit more of, and again, I will say this in regards to, like, Conquer being a cinematic game, or America for that matter, they have good gameplay to back it up, at least interesting gameplay. They're not just, like, shoot a few enemies, take a few steps, and then cutscene plays. They're not like that. They're a bit more involved. They're a bit more interactive. And again, if you like the cinematic type of games, good for you. It's just that not my cup of tea. And again, unless I'm in the dark, like again, I don't hate all of them. I like Until Dawn. That was kind of cool, but again, kind of a weird one to compare. It's like it seems like the people who made that could not make the follow-up games are just not as good. What I've heard and what I've seen. They're a bit more one-trick pony, and again, it's not even just that, they just don't seem to capture the same feel. It's like, you pull up... That seems to be like the thing with, the people behind, like, Heavy Rain and whatnot. Like, Heavy Rain was not the first game, and they had issues with something against before, like Omicron and Fahrenheit, but Heavy Rain was probably the first game they did that kind of struck a nice little balance of their actions dictating stuff. But they haven't really been able to capture that since. The next game, Beyond Two Souls, is a bit more railroaded, I suppose. This seems distinct from the game being played, from the story being placed in different time. Like, you switch back and forth between different time periods, basically. Not time periods, like different periods of time. There I go again. And therefore, your actions kind of have less influence on the story overall, because you go in the present day, you go back to 2 years ago, then you go back to like 20 years ago, something like along the lines of that. Then I tried out Detroit. It was okay-ish, but it's like... I don't know, I think part of the issue stems from them trying to have like multiple characters in different branches. Maybe if they focus on just the one character, that could be a lot more interesting. I'm also kind of bummed out on that. Like, that's kind of the weird direction. Cinematic games like the point-and-click games of yore, they're fun, but they also are an experience that's kind of personal taste. Another example of one game that kind of tried to do something with the genre, like one of the earliest examples of a point-and-click game was Maniac Mansion. And that one was kind of more advanced than some later point-and-click games because there's actually multiple options. Your characters could die, which again, it happens to the other games, but not so much with LucasArts games. But more important than that, you could actually have different endings and different outcomes. There were multiple ways to solve puzzles. There was a lot you could do with Maniac Mansion. There was multiple ways to go about it. Multiple ways to screw up, multiple ways to actually win it. Maniac Mansion was probably the most expensive in that regard, but a lot of games that were made afterwards are fairly point-and-click games in the ways a bit more railroaded. Even the ones where you die, there's still like a preset conclusion. There's like a preset story that you can't really alter, whereas the story of the original Maniac Mansion could go in all different sorts of directions depending on what characters you pick. It's kind of a shame too that what was basically one of the early examples was the only one that actually kind of pushed that envelope and branching out and doing some fun stuff like that. But we don't get anything like that going forward. Ah, and the Inky equivalent got me again. And like I said, the cinematic games of the day are basically the point-and-click games of yesterday. And it's probably for that reason. Again, I'm more of a point-and-click person myself, but again, I can see why that's a limited experience. And again, and like the more recent ones, like the ones that were done by Telltale, again, that's something that is kind of only interesting if you're going in on your first time or whatnot. Otherwise, it's kind of like, eh. This game, like, you know, there's also that, again, no matter of personal taste, like, it has to kind of appeal to you. They can tell different types of stories, and that type of story has to appeal to you. Like, I like Sam & Max in its type of humor. I also like the Strong Bad point-and-click game, but again, I like Homestar Runner's humor in general. But, I wasn't like all that super invested in Jurassic Park game they did, or anything. Most of the stuff they did after when The Walking Dead became popular. Like I didn't care for the follow-ups to The Walking Dead, and the only one I really think I tried was Tales from the Borderlands, but that's because I actually played the Borderlands games, and I thought that was kind of an interesting little story to do. Like I actually think that the game story is a little interesting, but on a different note, I actually got, in case the big PSP Vita PSP apocalypse, I've been going and a couple of updates about that. First of all, if you didn't know already, apparently people have been having issues downloading updates for certain games. Don't know if that's temporary, if they just stopped caring. I think they stopped caring. So make sure if you have a game on there and it hasn't been updated yet, go and check and make sure it gets the updates. But on that note, I've also gotten a bunch of imported games too. I got like LSD, like not the substance, like well, the games, of course. Such a weird name for the game itself. I guess is basically it's supposed to simulate dreams, but again, the way it's named, you could argue that it is basically a trip. But I also got that. I also have Puyo Puyo Box, which is basically a compilation of all the different gameplay styles of the Puyo Puyo games of the time. That's kind of neat. Oh, there's gonna be a huge train of these, There we go. Oh, he's right in front of one of those red Pac-Men. And Inky got me again. or the only equivalent of Inky. That's usually the one that gets me too. It's like, oh, it even shows me who tripped me up. I saw the guy, he was right in front of me, and apparently he went down not long after me, so... What else did I get? I got Intelligent Cube Final, the second Intelligent Cube game. I don't know if that's what it was called in the US, but... I got, there were like 3 other games I got. No, 2 other games. One's like a Contra Gunstar Heroes-esque shooter. The other's a more kind of like a game in the style of like Monster World and Alex Kidd. Kind of that, a game like that. Zelda 2, I should say. I think it's a bit more apt. Don't know if I'll stream those, but maybe I should. Maybe LC is also one of those quote-unquote cinematic experiences. Like, I wouldn't say cinematic, but it's basically less of a game and more of an experience. But I haven't actually touched Ellis. I haven't actually played the game. Definitely haven't touched the drugs, not at all. But maybe I'll stream that game and see what happens there. Like again, I'd be going in not knowing what was going on there. No. Stay away. They're all like hovering over me. It's that time it was the pinky yoga. But make it to the top 50 this time. Ranked up though. Again, it seems arbitrary. I don't see what the point of ranking up is if it doesn't mean jack. Doesn't necessarily mean you're good, does it? It means you've just been playing it longer than others. But, I don't know. All I say is that, also, there's the issue with the batteries on the PS3 and PS4 dying out, and they'll lock you out of the games. And the PS4 even locked you out of playing the physical games. It's a bit of a big mess. And well, it could be addressed, but I'm kind of severely doubting that. They could make an update to make so it doesn't happen, but if it does, say goodbye. But it's like, Sony doesn't care right now. They're too busy apparently remaking The Last of Us. Of all the games that they need to go back to, that one, the one again that you can already play on the PS5 technically if you have the PS4 version. Because yeah, you can play that version on the PS5. I bother. And again, of all the games, why not remake Jak and Daxter? Why not remake the Sly Cooper games? Why not remake Ape Escape or like remake the PlayStation series that matter? Again, it seems like they don't care about any game that's not The Last of Us, so that kind of sucks. On a related note, apparently there's rumors going around that Nintendo and Microsoft are planning something together. Just rumors, but that seems to be being tossed around. The biggest, the one thing a lot of people are speculating is that they're going to be putting like Xbox Game Pass onto the Switch at some point, which, if that happens, it could potentially mean it could potentially open the door to certain Xbox games actually appearing on the service. Which, in my opinion, it could lead to, like, playing, like, the Bamco games on the service, which would be kind of awesome. That said, though, it kind of depends on how it works. If they put digital releases you can get separately without Game Pass on there, cool, that'd be fine, that'd be cool, dandy. But if it requires like streaming, no thanks, because I've had bad experiences with like streaming games. But if it lets me like have the game digitally or something, that'd be nice. Like if I actually could buy the Keep on the Switch, that'd be something. I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, the red Pac-Man got me. Don't know if I want to revisit, like, the battle games are fun. But I played 2 not so long ago, and I know Banjo are inside out. Not enough to speedrun, but enough that I can't really add anything to it. 2 was something I haven't touched in a while, and it's a bit more lengthy. Perhaps too lengthy. It's not the longest stream. I haven't perfectly talked about the longest streams I've done so far. That weren't one-offs. the other rumor going around is that apparently they're gonna release a remaster of Sonic Colors, which that's cool. It's actually one of my favorite Sonic games gameplay-wise. Even if the story itself is kind of terrible now, it was a bit of fresh air at the time in a sense, but it's like it's bare bones. It's just Eggman. It's just Eggman needs to be stopped. Sonic and Tails have to stop him. Which again was a kind of fresh air from the convoluted soap operas that the Sonic games have become at the time, but in retrospect, and then there's like the cheesy humor it has, which hasn't aged all that well. The try-hard humor. But again, I do love its actual gameplay though. I love the stage structures and everything. I think it was really, really fun. If that's real and that does come out, then yeah, I would love to stream that particular Sonic game. I have most of the Sonic games, in fact, actually, but don't think I do all of them. Probably, but again, Colors is the one I would probably love to stream again, and if, like, a remake would be a perfect excuse to. But again, it's all kind of a speculative wait-and-see approach, where you need to see if they're going to actually follow through on that. I liked... Okay, so the music doesn't... It just loops one thing over and over again. Nothing more special than that. Good to know. Alright. But, I don't know. I am... There is a part of me that just hopes that we could finish the Perfect Dark Zero stream off too, so I can move on to what the other stuff I had planned. Uh-oh. No, you stay away. Because, yeah, I plan on doing the normal Heroes games, like, all of them, even the new one that's coming out. Like, how a lot of time it's like, I can at least, like, play 1, 2, Traffic Strikes again, and then 3, hopefully. Time it so it all just lines up. I can play 3 while it's still brand new. And that might be a fun experience to take you all on. Oh, no, oh... Okay. And... the Inky only got me. Oh, wasn't it the blue one that was Inky and the red one was Blinky? Clyde's the orange one and Pinky's the pink one. I just think I get... I think Inky's the red one? I can go look that up now. Probably wrong. Inky's a blue one, or is he? Yeah, he's a blue one. Blinky was the red one. Well, it's technically not the ghost yet, it's Oni's, but still. Alright. I keep going, and again, I'll probably switch back to the original Pac-Man skin. That's just that... Again, it's just something I find amusing about having this goofy skin on. I killed someone, like, only a few seconds into this. I mean, it's super easy to go down here, but... I wasn't expecting something that soon. Alright. Let's round the bend and let's try to... Alright. There we go. There we go! Come right towards me and... There we go. I could get you, but I guess not. We'll be able to get this whole conga line of ghosts down here, though. Oh, train is... it likes to call it. conga line I think is a bit more appropriate since the actual beings instead of inanimate objects. Alright. I'm using up to buy some time here and... Sorry, it's just... Again, very catchy music here. At least in my opinion. If it's annoying everyone else, I apologize, but... My stream, my rules. Again, I just wish I didn't have to pay for the other themes. Like, I'd have Mappy and Dig Dug on. I like Mappy as well. That's kind of a fun one. Don't like it as much as Dig Dug, but again, I think it's charming. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. There you go. There we go. Uh-oh. There comes the red one. Alright. There we go. Just one big snack attack and... Oh, shoot. Oh no! Again, it's a little hard. It's one thing to dodge the ghost, it's another thing to, like, dodge the red Pac-Man, which can roadblock you, and you can't get rid of them without basically clearing up the whole screen. Alright. So, yeah, I should have changed this Pac-Man screen earlier, but I forgot to. I'll do it for sure next time I lose or win. Again, I switched to the knockout, but I want to... Knockout's gonna send the... Okay, I know the, using the right stick will change your target, I just don't know what... Okay. I'm assuming knockouts attacks players that knocked out a lot of other players. Random will just target random people. Counter, I'm guessing, is going to go against the ones that are picking on me right now. That's what I'm assuming, anyways. I'm gonna... Usually... Like, in Tetris Island, I usually went after people that go after me, so I'm probably going to do the same here. If they're going to send the red Pac-Man at me, I'm going to send the red Pac-Man at them. Eye for an eye. Maybe I can get them to back off if they won't stop doing that. Alright. Again, if you're gonna change the skin of the ghost, the normal ghost, you could maybe at least change the skins when they turn blue. It seems to have helped me somewhat. They're not doesn't seem to be pursuing me as frequently. Still a bit too much for my liking, but not that frequently. Alright. Let's try building the ghost train up a little bit more before I try going after him. This should do it, I think. Yep, that got a whole bunch of them. And let's see if this... Okay. Another set over here. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to get them in time. I can at least having the... Alright, let's try to get as many normal dots as I can too while I'm doing all of this. Oh, please don't come this way, you nasty red Pac-Man, you. Okay, oop, I'm on the top 10. Can I make it? Oh, it's just the main theme again, but sped up. That's a little disappointing. You go away. Alright. Top 5, top 4. Uh-oh. It's hanging out there. Oh! Oh! So close. I was fourth. So close. And I forgot to... I can go like next time. Go ahead and change it. I mean, I like the Yokai Dochuki theme, but... Got mixed up a little bit. Again, I don't feel like... Again, like, there's other stuff I think I'm better off getting, like, more me costumes for Smash Ultimate. I think that's a lot more worthwhile. In my opinion. Alright, back to the classic setup. Don't ever expect to see a Miss Pac-Man skin. But, probably cost $5. Like, the skins here cost $2, which again I think is steep, but again, that's the thing though, me costumes are like 75 cents, so I think that's like a bit more bang for your buck, yeah, because even though they're both purely cosmetic, but again, 75 cents for a me costume, yeah, lower consolation prize, okay. Also, I guess it's a little bit more coherent to see stuff here in comparison. Alright. Well, let's get going. Let's go ahead and... try to test this out. Alright. Well, that was my fault. I kept slipping up there, and of course, Blinky keeps getting me. I got the guy that was ahead of me, though. Alright. Alright, I'm just loading up now, and... I've had a loss for words, in some ways. Not so much shocked by anything going on, unfortunately, but... just kind of a weird, insightful setup of sorts. Now I'm just spelling nonsense. I don't know. If possible, I might try streaming Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8, when that comes out, but no promises on that one. And Pinky got me. But again, I can't promise that, especially since that's a bit of a weird setup. Quite a lot of... because I don't know if I want to... Again, I'm not getting a PS5 or Xbox Series X. I've kind of basically given up on that. For multiple reasons. Again, I guess consider primary one is actually... I can't find either of them. And that, I don't think there's much games on either console again yet. And there's other personal grievances, which I've been on about for the past few streams. I think that I need to give that a rest. But, I don't know if I want to bother streaming like a PS4 version, and I don't know if I can, how well I can handle a PC version. Which, but again, we'll see about that one. We got some ideas and plans for that. So, we'll just, again, bit of a surprise here and there. And there's other stuff I could potentially spring on you guys that you probably wouldn't know about, but... And again, I'm probably weird and I don't care terribly much for newer video games. At least not new in the sense that... Not terribly big on what has to be offered lately, and most of the stuff I have been getting has been relatively old games, really. Or remakes of old games. Which again, I guess speaks to my tastes. Because again, even though this is a new take on Pac-Man, it's still Pac-Man. It's just, again, combining aspects of a championship version with a royale approach. Which is certainly something, but... Alright, you kind of led me astray. Dang it! Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Not gonna let you get me this time, Plinky. Alright. So if I can get you as well. Okay, now to get the apple, now to get the apple. Ah! Got slowed down too much there. It's just wild, it just... Oof. And I'm just... got no clue what to say now, because I'm just... got no other grievances, at least nothing direct, personal. Just trying to think of what seems like what would be a nice... kind of like... I am interested in like the new Oddworld game, Soulstorm, but again, my only options are the PC and PS4, and I only know the hiccups to playing on the PS4, which I could live with. I don't know if you guys would like that though, but again, I am not gonna... I don't want to bend over backwards for PS5 right now. That one says in the Ape Escape. If that happens, I'll be a bit more... I'll accept that, but that's probably not gonna happen, so... But even so, I'm just kind of like... I don't know. I also kind of been thinking about how to get a hold of one of the Tristan Miller games. I thought those would be fun. More specifically, I want to get like a hold of one of the older ones. I want to get the Tristan Miller Head On, the PS2 version, because I had that's... Not only is that game, is a PSP game upscaled to the PS2, I guess not by that much, but there's also the notion like, it has like additional content like a beta cancelled version of Twisted Metal, Black 2, the cut endings from the first game. But yeah, we don't even get... But yeah, even Twisted Metal's fallen down. It's not even necessarily... It doesn't matter what type of tone the game has. It can be kids, teens, adults, whatever. If it's not The Last of Us, they don't care. If it's not, they don't care about the old games unless it's The Last of Us. Because even everything else, even Uncharted got the shaft, basically. But basically taking, again, I don't know how many times I can hop on that, but it's like, I kind of would miss the... It's just, I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of going against... I'm just not terribly fit about the handling of video games in general right now. And again, I already kind of success reviews of that. I was successful reviews of this, kind of. I'm also trying to get. Well, in regards to PS3, I'm also trying to get White Knight Chronicles. And I'm contemplating streaming that one because that one's pretty. I don't know. That's got a really amazing character creator, and I can make the character look all sorts of crazy. And hoping to get it before the big shutdown, because I hope I can still get updates for it, because I would like to play it with the updates and. It'd be like really, really fun to see what sort of abomination I could make in that one. Cause I made like a little, cause I tried out the first game on the PS Now, and again, that's also my big issue with playing games off streaming like that. Because then, even without anything else going on, it seems like there's always some technical issues. It's very unreliable. It's a bit like that to me. And I don't know. I might actually sit down and try that. Like the second game contains the first game as well, so it's like I could probably. I might as a. I even may, not even as a one-off. I might actually do the whole game if people find the whole thing amusing. Because again, I remember that game's character, the first game's character creator would be amazing, mind-blowing, even. A lot of freedom with it. I made this little goblin dude, a little disgusting elf guy, more like, and it was just, and the way the game's cutscenes framed it, it was hilarious. Cause like, I don't know. That's kind of an if, and like I said, let's see how that turns out. I'm getting that one from Canada, and apparently its mail service is even worse than the US is somehow. So we'll wait and see on that front. Alright. Yep, I'm gonna eat him up. I should make more prepared to actually eat the ghost, because then I'll be stuck in there for a little bit longer, and I can take that time to potentially sneak up on them. Here come the red packsters. That's just my short-hand term, I guess, for the little obstacle Pac-Man. Because Pac Ghosts or something, or anything else just seems a bit too much of a mouthful for me. Alright. No, Blinky. I'm gonna get you because you're the one that gives me the most pain. I'm gonna make sure you get the pain first, so I don't. Alright. And just my luck, he's the one that's kind of tied to the ghost train, so yoink. Like, come on, don't dilly-dally, let's get there and grab that, and oh boy. It's not lasting too terribly long anymore. There you go. Alright, this is a bit nutty sounding. Oh, it goes up whenever I eat the ghost now. That's sweet. Oh wait, I was playing the intermission theme too. Oh, I wanted to hear more of that. Got seven plays that time. I got a little bit now left to try and make it to number one. I still hope yet on that front. Alright. Might take this opportunity to dump yet another little goodie on you all. Well, I'll do it after the next, I wonder what happens if I get around 256 on this. Is there any special can you even get to 256? I imagine that would require a lot of really experienced pack players. Again, this seems like I could probably keep 20 for a given minute. Alright, there we go. And here, there we go. Just gonna eat a little bit more of that. Try not to get killed by Clyde over here. Alright. There we go. Just accumulate it all as much as I can. Just bit by bit. Alright. Gotta try to accumulate more of the ghosts here. Oh, is it happening again? Am I picking up radio signals on my headphones again? Hope I'm not, but that's always a weird phenomenon that seems to happen to me. Because I swear I heard someone speak on the right headphone. Could just be me. I don't know why I would intercept radio signals. Am I intentionally listening to a big alien conspiracy in the background? Probably not, but it's weird little oddity that I kind of wish didn't happen sometimes, and could just be my imagination. Maybe it was something in the game itself. I don't know. Okay, that was my fault. I should. Why did I forget that was a freaking red Paxter there? Alright. There's another Pac-Man negative joy. Again, sorry I can't really display it yet, but in this case it's not so much legal things as it is like don't really have a set to show it. But alright. Alright, they're ignoring me for now, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I'm gonna focus almost entirely on just trying to build this up so I can get my revenge on the other punks that are trying to come after me. Alright, I also am probably gonna focus a little bit more on trying to collect as many dots as possible, so I can actually build up. Does it take time for the food to show up as a, or is it based on how many pellets you eat? I think it is based on how many pellets you eat, and the longer you go on, the more pellets it takes to load that up. At least that's my assumption. I could be wrong, but... Alright. Don't have to just, yeah, I can keep doing this a bit more. There we go. Yeah, let's just have it all. And that seems to be working. Seems like I'm tripping people up a lot more than I was before. Which, good. They deserve to be in constant turmoil. Like, I keep getting bombarded by the red Paxers, so why not bombard them with the... There we go. Yep. I'm starting to get bombarded with them now, too. Well, not the red ones, but I am... Okay. I'm only tripping this one up so I don't get ambushed by him, but... There we go. This is gonna basically be dumping a whole truckload of the ghosts on them. Oh no, a red one. Alright. Nice try. Alright. Just want to listen to it long enough to trigger that, offset that. Okay, close call there. Very close call there. Whoa! I almost bumped into Inky there. Alright, come on. That's it, come to me. No, not you, Blinky. I want... I made it to top 10 at the very least. Can't seem to last any longer than that, though. I'll persist. I'll try my best to persist. See what happens this time. How many times have I played this game? Too much to count. Whoops-daisy. Sorry, I am trying to keep tabs on if any of my fellow streaming buddies online, because I would implore you to check them out if possible, but again, I'm not going to raid unless they're streaming or something. Oh, that was pathetic. I just went down within the first few seconds. Got a bit too reckless there. Alright. Let's see how this turns out this time. And let's see where... Again, there's a good chance I might actually become #1 at some point in this game. Maybe not on stream though, unfortunately. But I don't know if I'm gonna play. Again, I like Tetris enough. I do play that game, Tetris 99, quite a bit, online and offline. But I don't know if I have that much staying power of this, especially since I've played so many. I have so many versions of Pac-Man now. Like this, I have a lot of the Championship Edition versions. As a matter of fact, so... Now trying to give me the little train there. Gonna keep doing that just long enough to, There we go. Alright, I can hold for a little bit longer. Go over here. Maybe just have that go out. Try to build up for as long as I possibly can. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing that and see what happens. It could be to my benefit, it could be to my detriment. We'll see. Alright. Can't get any more. I guess that's the limit. And alright. Let's... Yep. Ooh, I gave that guy a bunch. So when do the extra ghosts start accounting towards the meter? I guess not until later on when they become almost nigh difficult to deal with. Alright. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna try my best to just accumulate as much points as possible before I try anything. There we go. Power pet the other ghosties so they don't come after me. Still seems like it's too early for a 2. Again, I think I can do this. I just have to be... Whoa! I got lucky there. If that thing was closer on the lane, then I probably would have Up and died there. Alright. Oh, and that kind of blocked me off from getting to him. That's the one. Now you're staying away from me, Blinky. Now you're staying away. No, you're not. Dang it! I messed up. I went downwards before I actually grabbed the power pellets. Made to the top 10 at the very least. Again, I could see myself at least beating this once. Between the 9 Battle Royale games on here, which was the best one? Tetris 99, Super Mario Bros. 35, or this? I think Tetris 99, I think that game kind of feels appropriate. This one just kind of feels a bit more like a version. The Mario one honestly felt a bit aimless to me, especially since it kept dumping me on the same levels over and over again. I could never get get past the first full world. It kept dumping me on the second world specifically. Not because I kept dying or anything, but because it just wouldn't let me advance far enough. It was kind of annoying, to be honest. Alright. I just accumulate another train again. See how well that turns out. Alright, so far so good. Find the Pac-Man for food, so... See how well that turns out first so far. So far so good. Of course I want to stay away when they're blue, but I would like them to be straight in my pathway when I do go in the direction, into that direction, so I can back that up, and there you go. Okay, a bit too early for that. Not too early for this, though. Just gonna try to drag this out as much as I possibly can. Okay, there we go. Apple's popped up, so... And there we go, gotcha. There we go. Can get this little chain over here. Oof. So I am a bit quiet now, but I am trying to focus. It's like... These ghosties are really, really nasty, and I hope I can at least make it to 100, but at least make it to number 1, but again, that's a bit tricky. Especially when they keep doing that. Hope I can do this, and... Alright, now I'm in a position to at least get into the chain, and... It's not extending it, though, not yet. Uh-oh. Ah, I've slipped up again. Like, I went up when I should have went right. The control I'm using is a little weird in that regard, but... We'll see. We'll just... But, alright. Try not to filter out there, but it's... Okay. 100 times a charm. I don't know how many times I've played this. Maybe not 100, but... Maybe around the 50s to 60s. I have not been keeping count. I don't think anybody else has, so... Right. Let's keep going. Let's gobble up all these ghosts here. Put a little counter there. Just kind of build on top of that. And there we go. Come on. Alright. Let's get going. Let's move forward. And, okay. Is this gonna work? Nope. I'll just leave that ghost train alone for right now. Get up a little bit more. There we go. Now I'll get you. Ready for 4. Nice. There we go. Seems like that's a bit of an unpleasant experience for him, but I don't care. There we go. I think we're getting somewhere with this. Well, not the wet packs are getting me. Alright. Can't really do much here right now. I can do this. Whoops. No, no, you're not retreating. You get back here. I'm gonna get as many of you as I possibly can. And, yep. There you are. Alright. Less than 3 left. I can do this. I can do this. Now if all these packs is in the way, I can't. Can I? Okay, good. Grab the food, grab the food. Go away. Ah, I got stuck! I can't do this. Not in the slightest. Got the 2 guys ahead of me, though, apparently. It's not something I get my revenge. But, ugh. Alright, so... I just... Okay. I think I may have one more Pac-Man experience, I guess. Because why not? Like, I have one more Pac-Man video showcase, and if you see my little... If you're a follower and you've seen my little description, that's pretty much where it's going to be. Because why not? I'm kind of on a Pac-Man high as is. I haven't gotten far enough to see, like, the Galaga ship or the key. Like, you'd think I would have seen that at some point, but no, I haven't lasted long enough to see that. I think I've been stopping at the melons for the most part. Like, that's the highest I get as far as surviving this. Even if I do, like, win, I don't even know if I will see the higher ranking fruit. Even though they're technically not fruit. The miscellaneous objects will like, but... Alright, there we go. I want to hear the intermission jingle, though, but that sounded pretty nice. Alright. You can just go away for the time being. Alright. There we go. Big chain. Let's grab the orange. Oh, that's a peach. That's not an orange. I think that's a peach. No. I want to get you all. I definitely want to get all of you, or at least as many of you as I can. Ah, don't slow me down. Don't stop me now. Because I'm having a good time, I'm gonna do Shatner renditions of all the songs, because if I try to sing long term, I might get flagged. That sounds silly. the system can be sometimes, even though I am pretty off-key if I say so myself. Alright. Okay, no other red Paxters. That's... Look, ah! I slipped up the... Like, I pressed left. It's very easy with this layout I have on my controller. 5 minutes left. Will I get anywhere? Will I actually, again, come out on top? We'll see, but again, I am very, very, very doubtful. Whoops, I forgot to get my special pack video out, but that's gonna have to wait until next boss or win. Don't know whether it's appropriate for... Don't know which one it's more appropriate for, considering what happens in it, but... Alright. Let's see... Again, I don't know if there's any point to gobbling the rest of the normal pellets after the food pops up, because I think you just have to get enough to trigger it, but... And again, this is this is basically more about the Championship Edition as opposed to plain old Pac-Man. Less trippy as well. I can say that with a straight face. So this is probably what Pac-Man Fever looks like, I guess, and it's lethal and contagious. This one I'm really just grabbing the power pads to keep the ghosts at bay more so than I actually am trying to get them, so... Again, I will, and then... Get the other ones off my back, I will as well, so... So what does it mean when it goes up and down in between the ghost box? Is it like is that basically indicating that the speed's going up? So that seems like the most logical explanation there. Alright. We're getting there. Just hope I can last another few minutes. I might be able to, I may not. We'll see. I forgot to go down. Let's probably not dwell on that. Let's focus on keeping everything away from me. Add some more ghosties to the big ghost train. Dang it! I didn't want Blinky out. I didn't want him over there either, and no. Alright. Alright, here's my last little pack treats. And again, just... That's probably it for all the Pac-Man videos I'm gonna put up. It's just that... in a way to kind of express... The first one of the French Pac-Man film, it kind of expresses my feelings about the music. And kind of happy feel. The second one is basically how the stream started, the weird technical issues. And the last one's basically... what I'm feeling right now after playing so much of this game. They're basically my kind of different... Not in the wrong order, but I think they kind of express the different states of the stream so far. Alright. Let's go. I have no clue what a viable strategy would be, again, because I think the pellets are what trigger the fruit. But I also want to grab the pellet pads to keep the ghosts at bay and build the trains. I mean, it's pretty simple early on, but I think it's a little trickier with it getting faster and the... I don't know. And here we go. There comes the big buffet. There we go. And here comes more of the white packs to try and get a piece of me. Not the way I meant to go. Let's go down this way. Uh-oh. But I could, yeah, I wanted to make sure I grabbed that quick before I... There we go. Let's probably take advantage of that and try to accumulate as much pellets as I can. There we go. Alright, there we go. Round 7. The red guys are starting to show up now. Alright! Yay! That was amazing. 130 of them. Nice. 131. 132. Alright. I didn't get any this time, but I did at least break. Dang it! I got tripped up again. It's very easy to press up when you mean to press left or right or down. And getting the control itself is not best. It's just that this gamepad's pretty weird, and I prefer using the analog stick, but that's not evidently not an option. Or maybe it is, and I just need to go and figure out that. Alright, I'm more determined than ever. Let's see how this turns out. Let's see. Alright, so far so good, but again, it seems like everyone else is starting to rise up too. I'm not seeing him drop as fast as I was before. Don't know why, but that's the general feeling I'm getting right now. But I can probably speed up a little bit if I can just drop an entire transit of ghosts on them. Just gonna keep building it up, and they're probably gonna keep going in circles now, but... Alright. Alright, there we go, and... They're just cutting in line now. A bit unfair. It seems like if I don't get in time, they will counter the resets. Maybe that... I know it's keeping track of how many ghosts I've been eating while they're still blue, but I'm also wondering if that impacts what they get in return. Alright. I broke the little structure I was going for, but I can do this. And that seems to slow him down for a bit. Alright, let's see if I can make my way up here quickly. Nope, and now the dog gotta make it so I can't get up there quickly. Alright, whoops, I'm trying to go back and get that, so there we go. And there we go. got him in time. Did not get that in time. Bingo, Butterfingers. That's what keeps happening. I have Butterfingers, nobody lay a hand on them. Up! Ah! I wasn't paying attention. I was so focused on getting the power pad, I didn't notice the red pack still, but alright. Again, I'm kind of out of Pac-Mans to give. In more ways than one. Gonna have a go and look-see and see what else is going on right now. Lots going on right now. Another round of Pac-Man 99. Oof, my thumb's getting a bit sore. Alright. I'm starting to feel very blue from seeing all this blue. I think it's time for some more Yokai Dochuki. That would show me up. That would show me up immensely. Alright. Let's just kind of keep focused and get the cherries, strawberries, oranges, and hope maybe even the Gallica and the key if I'm really good, if I'm really feeling lucky. Alright. Just trying to pad this, prolong this as much as I can. Alright. Go over here. You know, the corners in some ways look like 8s and 9s to me, depending on how many pellets I've eaten. Weird as that sounds, but I think it's speed up. What else would it be? Alright. Might as well take advantage of that and try to get as many of these ghosties off my tail. Don't know if I'm better off doing random, if I'm better off targeting the people targeting me, but... Right, there's an apple. Let's not get Blinky, let's get the apple. Uh-oh. There we go. That throws the red Paxis in place. Let's try again if... Yeah, it doesn't have apple. Red Paxis are gone. Clyde's the one who has the ghost train this time. Alright. There we go. Just trying to focus as much as I can. Let's grab the... There's gonna be almost nothing but the ghost train and such. Top 10 apparently. No! Oh, jeez. I always choke when I get up here. The few times that I do. Alright, got 3 minutes left. Will I pack it up? Or will I pack it to the top? Will I stop making bad puns? I don't know. Don't know in the slightest. Alright. I'm just gonna bide my time. Again, I don't know what... Again, I don't know if the Because I swear earlier the food just popped out of nowhere. I'm wondering if this really is just one big endurance test, but could be wrong on that. And again, it kind of just adds to the madness. I wouldn't say monotony. Just is kind of, if it was monotonous, I'd be more attuned to everything. But I'm not. I'm a lot like I was when I started. Alright. Again, I'm kind of used to the white packs, as annoying as they may be, but it's the red ones that always spook me. Uh-oh, don't want to go that way. I don't want to be ambushed by Inky. Blinky is the one that keeps pissing me off, though. But again, that's just his usual nature. The ghosts do have different sensibilities to an extent. Clyde's the one that runs around aimlessly. And of course he is, because he's the one that has, like, the... He doesn't even have a rhyming name. Alright. There we go. Waka Waka. This was the... Pac-Man was the creation of Fozzie Bear, that's why he goes Waka Waka Waka. Alright. Let's see... I almost went to the Gaga tune there, but this isn't Gaga, this is Pac-Man. Again, I'd like to see some of the other Namco games get 99 variations, but it's not... Well, maybe not block a lot of the stuff behind paywalls like this. Alright. Okay, be like that. Uh-oh, it's starting to get tense. It's starting to, like, not really... Alright, come on. Oh no! I got sandwiched again. Alright. I might rank that, but again, I think that's fiddlesticks. I think that's just nonsense. Again, I felt like we're gonna lose. You were kind of making some sort of progress with Tetris 99. You got some rewards to incentivize you to keep playing. Again, after the stream, I don't see much of a reason to go back to this. It would be nice to at least cap this off of one win. That seems like a very tricky thing to do. Alright. Already people are starting to drop like flies. It's almost like counting down from seconds here. 2. And now it's not because I paid attention to it. There we go. 180. 79. 78. 77. I'm kind of going back and forth between pink. Like it, now it's draining rapidly. Now it's just kind of alternates back and forth. Alright, I'm just trying to accumulate as much as I can here, so I can do this. Keep them locked into this chain of constantly being eaten. Alright. There we go. There we go. All at once now. Plenty of room for everyone. There's always room for everyone with Pac-Man. Not gonna lie there. This is always enough room for Kirby. Well, Kirby... It doesn't matter if he's something or not. There always is room for him and his friends. Pac-Man has no friends, though. He just consumes everything. Apart from his family, which again, he might have gotten divorced from his Pac-Mans. So there's that. No, not today, Blinky. Hi, I'm 31. Pretty fast. Uh-oh, it seems like it's dwindling pretty fast, pretty rapidly. Uh-oh. No! The white packs was slowing me down. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's keep trying until 8 o'clock. At this point, I'm not expecting much, but we're gonna have to see what happens. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Up here. Alright. Seems so far so good, but... Oh, there we go. And these little mini sleeping ghosts. And they are sleeping, that's how it was. It's not obvious in the Pac-Man Championship games, but they don't have the little Z's coming out here. And that's alright, they don't need them. They do need this, though. Alright, just keep in that perpetually. Get this, get rid of them, keep the ghosts like this, and then... You're in my belly! Alright. Again, I should pay more focus on actually getting the power pellets. Into Lion's Den there. Nice! Perfectly lined up, and... Yep. That's not lined up, though. Those slow-mo Paxes homing on me. And, okay. Well over halfway there. Just keep the momentum up. No, 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 Blinky! No! Should have known that was Blinky that was kind of approaching my way. Gotta see you, Peppa. Gotta see you, Brian. Alright. Hey. I want to hear the glorious, glorious intermission remix again. If nothing else, at least let me have that. Alright. Okay, I am kind of curious to see what happens if you switch it up, though. Like, now I have on train, what's that gonna do? Did they change how to... Am I going crazy? Did they change how the ghosts look? Could just be me. My mind's going. I swear I have glasses on now. And I wasn't paying attention then. Again, I'm kind of fascinated by the whole... So I seemingly just do normal, but then there's like... Speed, strength... Again, as I dictate the path of the ghosts, that dictates what type of Paxes I sent back at the others. that's the confusing part, because it seems like I know the strength one makes it harder to keep hold on the... Let's try speed. So they basically apply some sort of special effect towards how you're playing. Speed, basically, it seems like it speeds everything up. Which, yeah, I can see its perks. I can definitely see its perks. Might keep on this for a while, actually. Maybe it's not as powerful, but... Well, against other players, but... Alright, let's go ahead and trigger that next fruit. As I said, trigger the next fruit. Yeah, I prefer this. At least it might be easier for me to bump into the ghost, but it's also easier for me to kind of navigate around. Like, the power pellet's faster. Potentially trigger the chains a lot faster too. Alright. There we go. See more that one person's away. It's only 50 people left. Speed up on my end, like everything else is gonna get faster now too. Oh, don't get stuck there, please. No, you still have plenty of boost in your Pac-Man. We can do it. Don't let those nasty white packs get in your way. Alright. There we go. I hope. Yeah, it seems like if you get a longer chain going, you can potentially keep them in that bind a little bit longer. Dang it! Didn't react fast enough. I could get past him quickly, but nope. Alright. 18 more minutes. And I really think I should switch it up. Go back to the Yokai Dochuki. Yokai Dochuki. Yeah, I keep getting it mixed up. Choki. Ugh. It's Chuki. You do remember that? Got Pac-Man on the brain right now. Probably enough Pac-Man for a month. Not a lifetime, but a month. I feel like that, and I'll be like this. Alright. Speed up. Strawberries up. Max out the train. Let's ride it to stomach's fill. And that worked out pretty well, it seems. Alright. Let's try this again. Again. There we go. There we go. Let's make sure we clean up as much as we can as we go back and forth here. There you go, we're getting a bunch of them now. Alright. Down to the last 50. The 47, apparently a lot more went down than I thought they did, but... Ah! slowing me down. That's annoying. Right. I should keep him in line just long enough for me to do this. Right. Oh, don't stay up there. Ah, and they got swarmed by the little white packsters. Alright. Alright. 15 minutes left. Last stretch. All or nothing. All or nothing. Let's get moving. Da-da-da-da. Right. Yeah, there's also a drifting thing that comes from the Championship Edition as well. That's why you occasionally see Sparks in Pac-Man, because if he's doing that, where you can basically turn corners a little bit faster. Which does make a bit of difference, but it's kind of, in my opinion, a little tricky to pull off. But I'm trying. Alright. Should be good enough. That should be good enough, I hope. Ah, everybody's getting white Paxters. You get a Paxter, you get a Paxter. I guess the longer the train goes on, the more you can increase the vulnerable period of the ghosts. So there's that perk I need to, at least later on. Again, I don't know how long that's, how many ghosts have to be in line for that to take effect, or if it's a matter of just waiting until towards the tail end when everything starts to get a bit more aggressive. Alright. Whoops. Wait, I was waiting for a second. Alright. There we go. That's... got this. And I was an idiot. I just went straight into the red one. Don't know why I was picking there. I'm just... mine's frazzled. Let's put some Yokai Dochuki on the mind and stick for a while. Because why not? See how that turns out. Probably not any better, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. Shouldn't take too long. Back to 6. This seems to go a lot faster than Tetris 99 for some reason. Why? But alright. See how this turns out. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Sorry for assaulting you like that. It's just, again, I find this really catchy and gotta be doing something. I think it's a little bit boring if it's just total silence. Especially since I'm not all that great a Pac-Man player. Alright, there's this one. Boom, babe. That's all there really is to it, so... Alright. Red packs are starting to show up. That's always a joy. Gotta avoid them like the plague. We're hearing this really repetitive boss music. Again, are they even really bosses if you just sit around and do nothing but pray? And it's not Earthbound, like, it's kind of like the final fight of Earthbound, except it's all the boss fights are on, and there's no emotional feel to it. It's just do it because no one else wants to do it for you. Okay, do I have enough time? There you go. Wow, these guys are pissed. Okay, the little ghosts that follow don't actually hit you. It's the main ghosts. That's actually good to know. But they also mean nothing if they're not vulnerable, so they're harmless. Just gotta avoid the higher up on the chain. Alright. There you go. Let's see how this turns out this time. What is that like a beer bottle? Is that soy sauce? What is that? That replaces the fruit initially. Again, this is a very Japanese game, for better or worse. Not Pac-Man, but Yokai Dochuki. Again, I don't know if I can... I don't even know if I'd be allowed to stream that. Again, it's not like the most violent thing ever, but the actual naughty, suggestive stuff is actually kind of a bit disturbing, honestly. At least I think so. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not like... It's not because, no, I'm not scared of seeing people naked. It's just... I don't want to describe it. It has something to do with mermaids in one of the levels. But, alright. Again, it's just kind of one of those games I question how they got away with making it all, because I don't think... I don't think there's any other game like that, like any other mainline game, arcade or otherwise, that naughty, that raunchy. Again, that says a lot considering those type of games that do come out. Alright, 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes of this madness. Odds of becoming #1 are ever so dim. Alright. Back into this. What's also challenge is that because of this, like, I think both this and the Pac-Man is gonna probably be the most detailed looking of the different skins here. I'm not gonna go for that Blink Yoga. Yeah, I'm not gonna. There we go. I'm actually gonna feel more comfortable with the power pads all bound. Alright. Just gonna. Alright. There we go. There we go. Let's got this little boss here. And let's go up here and. Oh, nice. And yeah, it just seems very, very, very frantic right now. Alright, oh sorry, it seems like my cat wants to feel it out. Which, again, he will be in a few more minutes. It's gonna wait long enough for me to beat this. So... oh, there you go. I hope so. We'll see. Okay, there is a bit of an extension if you get the... Wow! If you get enough of them, it just... Unless I picked up a power pellet, which I might have, but I don't think I did. So does actually having a big chain... Does that actually like fully extend it if you actually... I don't know if it does or not, but it's kind of... insightful. Definitely is the case later on. Alright. Back to the repetitive boss music, and I may have disappointed that the countdown music for the top 10 is basically just a sped version of the normal theme. But I guess that's because there was no real special theme to this. Okay, it only seems like it expands when time is slow. So, or when there's less time overall, less players, I should say. And don't. Oh, I thought I actually hit the red Paxter. I guess not. I think I came very close to, though. Okay. There you go. No, 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 no. Oh, that was a close one. That was so close. I am cutting it really close this time. Even then, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Dang it! Couldn't quite make it. Only 2 minutes left, and this is probably going to be my last go-through. Win or lose. One can only hope. One can only hope. Alright. Let's just... this is it. This is going to be the last play. Let's try to make it count. Last continue. As they say on games with the CX, but... Alright. I want this to be added back into Smash Brothers. If it's another I'm gonna put this music back in, I swear. That'll make me very, very happy. Like, very, very happy. Alright. Let's give it a bit more. Alright. Is that gonna fit in? Apparently not. They seem to do a better job of avoiding my Paxes than I am theirs. Go figure. Alright. There we go. getting there. I'll at least be in the top 40. I hope I am in the top 40. Because it seems like it's just staying stuck on 42 for right now. Alright. Just gonna pat stretch it as long as I can. Almost literally too, with the way the ghost train's going. Yep, because then something like that can happen. I could be caught in the middle of the Paxters. And I can be caught like that. And just like that, I am defeat. Okay, that's about it for now. That's basically curtains for that. Anything else play besides a little shop theme here? Alright, I'll just let that play in the background as I finish up. Thank you all for coming tonight. Again, I'm probably not going to be on here Wednesday. I have a vaccination appointment. I hope I do. Wish me the best luck on that. I will be back with the second Wonder Boy game, Wonder Boy in Monster World or Monsterland, Saturday. That should be a riot, and don't have any clue what I'm going to do next Monday. I have some things to throw out there. And hopefully, the Wednesday of next week will have me and my sibling playing Perfect Dark Zero once more. Finish that up too. Because they did say they wanted to take a holiday off from all of this. But, anyways, stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy, enjoy your life while you can, make the most of it. Have a good time wherever you are, maybe, and until next time, ciao. Was that right? Ciao?